TJ Dillashaw versus Cody Garbrandt, the rematch, is one of the most intriguing fights of the year for me. I'm really, really curious about that fight. You got to see, like, what a high-level, high-stakes game these two guys are playing.
Of course, there's a rivalry between you two, but this is two of the best bantamweights in the world.
How many times did I fuck you up in practice?
I'm gonna break your ass.
I'm with the winner, and once again, bantamweight champion of the world, TJ Dillashaw.
Like, I'm gonna see him again, you know? This isn't the end of Cody Garbrandt.
He was saved by the belt. I still am the better fighter in there. I'll show that in the rematch.
The reason TJ and Cody have so much bad blood between them because of their history.
We know for sure that this is personal. We know for sure they can beat each other.
And do something about it. You little bitch.
I already have, motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's about as good as it gets right now. Their skills are so good. Their minds are so good. They're physically so good. They're capable, they're fearless, they're confident. They have all of those raw materials.
And they've also sparred countless hours together, so they understand each other.
That's an awesome fight. We've already seen it once. We know for sure these guys are fun to watch.
You know, Dillashaw, I thought, had one of the most brilliant game plans I've ever seen executed in the fight when he fought Barao in the first fight. But who surpassed him was Cody Garbrandt against Dominic Cruz. What was so brilliant about it was the fact that he said, I'm going to let you chase me. I'm going to wait for you. That's what makes you so brilliant as a fighter.
They were training partners at Team Alpha Male. TJ started splitting time between Alpha Male and Dwayne Ludwig's new gym. TJ ended up leaving Team Alpha Male, and that pissed off most of Team Alpha Male.
We've seen them beat each other. You guys remember that fight when Cody had TJ hurt? TJ comes back and gets a big knockout. I mean, they beat each other that night. Regardless of the final outcome, and only one can win. I get that, but we at least learned in that fight they both have the ability to win.
When TJ got in his face right after the stoppage, I never saw anybody win by stoppage. And then when the guy gets up, TJ's in his face, screaming at the top of his lungs with his mouth touching his face.
Drop your ass.
That's for sure.
Face down, ass up, asking for more.
The new champion, ladies and gentlemen. How sweet is it to finally have that belt back around your waist?
He's a legit knockout artist at 35. He's super fast. He's sneaky. He's technical. He can wrestle. He's a real good wrestler. He's got 100% legit knockout power.
TJ Dillashaw versus Cody Garbrandt.
You know, TJ has really radically improved his movement, his footwork, his angles, his approach. He's so versatile with his ability to switch stances. He's constantly cutting angles and striking as he's switching stances, and there's so much information coming at you if you're fighting him. That said, Cody still has a fucking missile in his right hand. It's so goddamn fast. And his fluidity and efficiency in his boxing is so good.
If he touches you, you're going to go down. In order for Dillashaw to be effective, okay, what makes Dillashaw effective is his ability to get into the pocket and land strike after strike.
Making excuses for your pussy ass little bad.
Serious bad blood between these guys, Kenny, without a doubt.
Those guys were close training partners, and they probably always knew that this was one day going to go down.
Oh, yeah.
Now, this was a phenomenal fight for you, and the win even sweeter because you overcame adversity in that first round. There was a wild exchange at the end of the first round. You got clipped. How hurt were you?
Oh, the kid's fast, man. He hits hard, you know, and you can condition your chin.
That's what I grew up in, fighting. That's all I know. I don't know nothing else but fighting.
Whoa! TJ Dillashaw has done it!
They're both animals, though.
As far as skills, these guys have it all.
Because I should still be the champion. I am the champion. This is my belt. This time you can tell me how the canvas smells at the Staples Center instead of Madison Square Garden.
It was a long road to get back to here. You know, this is my passion, you know. This is what I love to do.